Good morning, Pisces Studio. What's poppin'? So how about this? Pisces in a house, as you know. Don't forget to wash their hands. You know what it is out here. You know how it's coming down. You know how the situation is. I mean, look, the TV can teach you but so much, but only thing you need to know is the bodies are bags that is accumulating. Okay, that means respect people and wear your mask. Because when you respect yourself, you respect others. Okay, so that means, you're taking care of your kids, your grandkids, your mother, your father, yourself, everybody. When you wear masks, that means you are being safe of other people. Okay, not bringing it to you. So, with that being said, I'm moving on to the next news. All right. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Okay. And let me tell you something. At the bottom, I got all of this payroll, cash, and all this donation. Give 25 cents. Open up your doors to what God has in abundance for you. I'm not talking about a dollar. You give me 25 cents, your door is going to open up bigger. Okay? And know that. You understand? I'm not literally 25 cents is going to open up you to the bigger you. It's called giving back. Do you understand? This is reading for the general, for everyone. But 25 cents is going to get you bigger and better than where you ever been. I'm not talking about a dollar. I'm talking about 25 cents or whatever you want to give. But my mark is 25 cents because that's how I get down. Okay? Now, moving on. Thanks you for all those who like, share, and subscribe and put thumbs up and literally subscribe to my channel. I know a lot of people watch me. I know that for a fact. But you need to subscribe if you like me. Okay? And I'm sure you do. Or you won't be watching me all the time. Also, and God gives me the way to get notification into you, because that's why you watch me, because I'm popping up on your notification. Just saying, watch her. Okay? And also, for those who get private readings, and thank you so much. I don't put a time on my private readings, okay? And I give you a spiritual advisor before I even start your reading. And also, when you do that and you go on Cashapp, make sure you leave your phone number, because I got a reading to do. I don't even know how I'm going to do the reading because they never left the number. Never left the number, okay? So I don't know how you want me to do a reading for you when you never left a number for me to do your reading. I don't even have a number to get in contact with you. But I know you want a reading done, but no number. You paid, but I don't have a number to even do your reading. So, to say that is to say, I don't know how you want me to do your reading when I don't have a number. Okay? So, moving on. And that was paid on cash. I wish I could go in and really say it real quick, but I'm doing this. Also, for those who going into my webpage to buy stuff and all that, make sure you leave a number on that little thing, okay, where it says email and phone number, please. Okay, I put a lot on there, so I got a lot of bracelets and all of that. I'm going to upload my necklaces today because I was wore out yesterday from putting all this together. So I'm going to step B and do the necklace, okay? That is next to do. All right. So also, I want to say, sending shout outs to each and every one of y'all, YouTube readers, general people, period, point blank, to watch my studio. Many blessings to each and every one of y'all. Definitely sending shout outs and a definitely shout outs because I do that with, the people that are with me. That's actually going to be working with me. Okay, I'm not here. I'm here with them. Dr. Terry, y'all all know Dr. Terry. Brittany, okay, also is down on the descriptions after I do my reading. And also Destiny, I corrected your name. Destiny. You got it? I got it right now. Destiny is also working with us. So, a part of us, okay? That is the team right there. Sending shout outs to James, who has passed over, and his Elizabeth husband, my mother, okay, Terry's husband, all right, and Miss Michelle, that is right around where my mother's at, all right. So shout out to them. Thank you, Lord Jesus, my Savior, for everything you do for me each and every day, for allowing me to wake up this morning and feeling the way I do, blessed. Okay, know that all the blessings come through Him, and we will give Him the praise for everything He do for us. Okay, my YouTube very spiritual, beyond tarot cards. All right, so trying to figure out about opening this tarot card reading school and getting into that. But right now, I need to open up the Spanish channel, which I'm planning on doing that today. Sometime today, after I get done doing what I got to do. And a bird just flew and it's right there near my window. That's so beautiful. And it's pecking on the wood, this tree right in front of me. So, let's go into the reading. Let's start this reading. Today yesterday I used this deck of cards, but I got to rotate them because the Spirit wants all of me, but I can only use one at a time, okay? So today I'm using the love of my life, and it's the deck right here. The light, the light of sheer, I'm using that deck. The love of my life. I have a lot of decks, and I love my Witch's Tarot decks because that is me. And yes, I am that. Okay? I own it. So, the first deck of cards is You in the Spirit. So, I'm getting ready to bounce that off and go right into it. And also, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But like I said, I am a very spiritual reader. So, by saying that is saying that I don't play. And anybody that want to challenge me, I don't have to use cards. I can challenge you. Anytime, any place, and anywhere. You want to do a reading? You use the cards because I'm a freestyle. And I mean literally telling you this. I am the best of who I am. And I wear the queen crown. And I said I'm the queen of tarot. And that's who I am. The queen of tarot. I own it and it's mine. I got that crown. It's my crown. And anybody that want to act like I'm not that, I challenge you. I challenge you, and I stamp my name that I am the Queen of Tarot. And I don't only do tarot, I freestyle in spirit. And I will read you without even touching the tarot. And anybody that ever got a reading from me know that before I even do your reading and touch a tarot card, I freestyle on you and I let you know before I even do it, and I'm never wrong. Okay? So by that saying, I do wear my crown, and it's my crown. Okay? My crown. Lisa Ramos crown, the Queen of Tarot. Okay? That's who I am. The new kid on the block. And did I take it by storm? Because I came into YouTube like a tsunami and I took everything that was on land. Anybody that want to challenge me, I'm taking you to the ocean. And that's where we challenge this. At the ocean. Anybody that want to take the crown from me, challenge me. And I'm ready to challenge you. Any one of y'all. Listen to me. I'm not cocky. That I'm not. I'm letting you know who I am. And anybody that want to take my crown, challenge me. Because I'm taking you to the ocean. And that's where we're going to battle this. Okay? And I'm going to win. Because I'm telling you, nobody's going to ever take this crown from me. It's my crown. Do you understand? Pisces Studio. I wear the crown. That's who I am. The Queen of Tarot. Okay? The Queen. Must I let you know I am the Queen of Tarot. And this is small to me because I'm really doing live and I go spirit on you. I don't need no tarot card to tell you anything about you. You want to challenge me? Come my way. And I will do your reading without even touching a card. Okay? That is why I am the Queen of Tarot. And I give you all respect for every one and each and one of y'all that read tarot cards, whether you are a man or a woman. But I am the queen of tarot. I am the new kid on the block. And I took everybody by storm because you didn't think I only started since March the 13th. Hello? March the 13th. Add that up. Add how many subscribers I got. And I'm not sitting up here patting myself on the back. What I say I am is who I am. Okay? And I challenge anyone else to take my crown. We're going to the ocean. That's where the stage is at. All right? Because I am the tsunami. And I'm willing to take you all the way down to the bottom of the ocean where the floor is at. We're going to do this because September the 19th, the bottom of the ocean will rise, and there I am. Do you understand? There I rise, and I will change the face of the world in the way people look at themselves, not at others, but within yourself. That means that every time you look at anything around you, look at yourself first. And now we're talking about who you are and what you bring to the table. Because if it's good, it's good. And if it's nasty, you ain't going to get nothing right coming your way. All right? So here we go. And I'm not saying it to be cocky. I'm saying it because I am who I am. Body, mind, and soul. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in one. And that's who I live. I live by him and his guidance. All right? Here we go. The first deck of cards is you and God. And anything he wants you to know, he's going to tell you right here and right now. You got the Justice. Good. You got the Five of Wands. And you got the Devil. Okay? There it is. The first thing you got a major card, the Justice. Okay? So you got Libra. The second card you got the Five of Wands, which is a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Then you got the Devil, which is Capricorn. All right? Now, the Justice card is the number 11. And I like for y'all to know the number because these are the major arcantas. All right? There it is. Your good karma is delightful, loving, and it can be more motivated of a teacher. A motivation of a teacher. Your good karma is delightful, loving, and it can be the most motivation of a teacher. Okay, so check this out. Like I said, what you bring in yourself is what you're going to bring out. It's no more about who did what, that. Let's leave it alone. Let it go. Because this is about how you see things and how you balancing things. And I don't know where is my sword, but my sword needs to be where I see my sword. Because, no, we don't hide the sword. We show the sword. There it is. Do you understand? This is showing a sword, two swords holding this balance, two cups. Okay, Libra. Could it be something about a case? Something that you're trying to balance, something that you're fighting for. And I keep telling y'all, and the reason why I say that, because I feel like you looking at yourself now for who you are. Okay, for really who you are. But you got to remember, you got the source holding on to that. So that means that whatever it was painful also. All right? Because you're looking down into yourself. It's a Libra. Okay? You're looking down, you're trying to balance it. And when you look at that, it's like a court. It's showing the headstone of a court. When you go to court, when you're fighting something, when you're trying to balance in something. Because everything got to be balanced in life. And if it ain't balanced in life, you're not right. Because somehow you can't never put yourself here. I heard someone leave a comment and says, I'm always this and that. Baby, you ain't always anything, because that's why you're not happy, because you're trying to make somebody be who you want them to be and not themselves. And as long as you try to create someone to be who you want them to be in your eyes, you will never be happy. Watch yesterday's video, not today, okay? You're not all that in some. No, you're not. Because if you feel like you all that in some, in the new world, don't you want to be happy? Don't you want love? Don't you want everything to be okay? That you can live in this new world and you can be balanced within yourself and you can be happy within yourself. Because Pisces, we are very, very, very in our head and got a picture already of what it is. And not only that, we're very controlling. We always trying to control a situation and instead of letting it go with it where it needs to go. We always can build this and make it that big and can't get out of it because we stuck in that. And that's what I'm trying to teach you. I'm telling you, as I'm telling myself, that I always said I'm something in a bag of chips. But I got to understand that I can be all of that. But I got to be level-headed and know that what I'm doing is just not for me. It's making room for this person that may be right here to come right here, that we can grow together. And anything that I'm building, it will become a us, not a me. A us, working together at it. Walking in the same doors with the same amount. Because if I keep saying my, it's being selfish. I'm not going to grow. Like I said, if you leave a quarter, I didn't say $1, a quarter, you're going to grow. Because you're giving and I'm receiving it. And I'm giving you everything right here in the platform. Acknowledge who I am. Because I always wake up and acknowledge you. Isn't that what God says? I woke you up. So I'm giving you your daily bread and your daily prayer right here. Acknowledge me. I'm worthy of everything. We need to be here together. Together. Not me here and you here. No, we're here together. Because the same thing I want for me, I want for you. Okay? Balance yourself, a Libra. Go within. Baby, you are a bag of chips and more. But can you give some of them chips that you got in your bag? Because you got the whole bag. Can you give some of that chip and open up your heart and take all the brick walls you got, open it and give some of your bag of chips to that person or that enemy or whoever it is, so they can become here, so they can see the brighter you. Because that's what you need to do. God says, I sat at the tables with my enemies, but I fed them. We all ate. I gave them my blessings. Do you understand? You got to let go of the wall and bring in more love. And I'm not talking about giving and giving and giving till you can't give no more. I'm talking about the space that you're growing within yourself, because you always going to be the light. But why not shine that light in someone else's day? Do you understand? Because you are something in a bag of chips, but give some of them chips, because you got the bag, to meet up where you're at, because that's what it's all about. All right? We know you're a giver. We know you give from your heart. We know people like to take advantage of you. But this time around, it's a different giving. It's something different, because September the 19th is going to come. And if you're not where you need to be in your life, you're going to miss out on your blessings. You got that? Big time. It's a giving in a different form. It's not a giving where someone is abusing you. It's a giving where you got the bag and you're going to give somebody the chips to meet you here, because you're no longer going to treat the person like they're a little kid and like they're not a man or a woman enough or man enough to be in your life. So you keep beating them down and telling them all of this and all of that, what you think of them. And you're beating the soul out of them. So let it be where you're here, and you're going to bring them here with you, so you can see eye to eye and a whole new foundation. And if you need to know more about it, do you want me to open up a school? Because I can open up the school of going within. And that would be the greatest school that I can open up. Better than tarot card reading. Do you understand going within? It took me every bit of all my life to go within. And I just found it 4 days ago. And I'm counting. 4 days, I found it. When I went to that ocean and walked, and I should literally put the video up. I went through the ocean. I walked through there. This side of where I was at was cold. It was nice because it was very hot and humid. And we felt the breeze. And it was almost like we was in the air conditioner. I didn't even sweat not one time. But when I walked right through the path, on the other side was the sun. And I seen the sun beaming with a cross. And then I seen the horizon. As far as the eye can see, God says, I'm giving you this, I'm going to give you more. When I went back over there, I seen a big building with a crown on top of the building, which means God has something humongous for me, and I'm going to share it. Share it with this person that I always thought was here. But we're coming here, and we're going to see eye to eye, and we're going to grow. And he's going to wear the underwears, and I'm going to wear the panties. And that's the way it's going to end. Beautiful. Because now I know that I come to balance who I am. And I have nothing to worry about. Not one thing. Because I live for right now. Not for anything else, but for right this minute. Do you understand? I don't want to live for 5 minutes ago. That's already going. I'm living right now. For the present moment. Okay? Now, let me let you know something. Natural law, balancing, karma, trust, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause of effective, integrity, okay, persevere, and being accountable for what it is. I'm going to say it again. It can be a matter of a law. It can be the truth. It can be karma. It can be balancing. It can be literally you going to court being fair. Okay? But you got to know that all of this is part of the karma. It's part of, if you're going to court, a matter of bringing balance to your life. Do you understand? Now, on the other side, the downside, okay, it's being like It's a karma lesson. Injustice. Dishonest. Imbalance. The need to take responsibility for your past actions. And that's what I said before I even started telling you about this. That's the downside. The upside is justice asks you to learn from your past experience, the good and the bad, and how you see things. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about performance, but about fairness and honesty. Okay? It's the highest light, clarity, and motivation and integrity, and it asks you to be realistic about the case and effort of your thoughts and action. Seek balance and your growth with both. Persevere in the shadow that learns from the many different parts of you. And that's what I'm saying. Every part of you plays a part of you. But you got to learn from it. And that's what I'm talking about. Learning from it. Okay? In your current situation, be impractical as you reframe your reality and work to remove any negativity emotions. Change from the equator if it's fear causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of. Seek, persevere before judging before judging the other person action to be good or bad. Before you judge anybody, judge yourself, okay? The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black and white, but it is always one of love. Not one that's black and white, but it is always one of love. You got that? Like I said, the new you is, I'm going to tell you something. The new you is to judge yourself before you can judge anybody. I don't give a damn if it's good or bad. And I'm not saying be happy all the time, but be here with the situation. Not you here and them here. See it where stop controlling and stop being in charge or feeling like you can be the man and a woman in a relationship, because it's not going to work. You're going to be unhappy, miserable, and you're not coming to no agreement, because you got to let people be where they're at in their life. It's not about you. It's about the situation and coming eye to eye with it. It may not always be your way. It may not always be their way. But I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be balanced. And you're going to see it become balanced. Okay? Now you got the Five of Wands. Because all this is doing is pushing you towards what you need to be. It's like when they said you ain't going to do it. Oh yeah, I'm laughing because whatever. But you really doing it. And you ain't got to keep saying you're going to do it. Just do it. Because I'm quite sure they done seen you start from scratch to where you're at right now. And you ain't got to prove your point. They seeing it. Do you understand? It's enough for everybody to have. Enough. All right? Okay. So you're coming into this right here. All right? I support others and they support me. And we rise together in what? In harmony. In a saturation and harmony. Do you understand? You rise with this person together. That means that who you are with, you got to accept them where they're at. in their lives. And stop being the bully and stop trying to say, well, I don't like that they're late, you're going to complain. If they're home, you're going to complain. If they work, you're going to complain. If they're out, you're going to complain. You're going to complain just because you're going to complain. But if you learn to meet it eye to eye, everything's going to work. Because you got to understand, who you choose to be with is who it is. All right? So it's karma lessons. But you need to balance it off to be okay with it. And that's with anybody. I don't care if you leave that person to go with this person. If you don't change within yourself, then the situation will follow you from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Because it's you that need to change. And when you change, everything around you changes. Do you understand? Everything around you changes, become different. Becomes what you want it to be. But in a healthy, balanced way. Because, okay, confrontation, challenge, being pushed by others to exceed, brainstorm, mentally, anguish, okay, aggressive, okay, energy to level up. You got to be in you and level up. Can't nobody level you up but you. Nobody. They can tell you everything about you, but the only one that can level it all up is you. The pain or whatever you go through in your life, the everything you think, everything they did, everything is in you, and you are the only one that can change you to be a better you. And if you think you always gave and gave and gave, will be the taker. But still balance where you're at. Because you're right here and they right here. So even if you gave and gave and gave and gave, balance it and see it right here. Sit back. Let somebody do for you now. But be nice about situations. Because when you bring the ugly out in you, the whole situation goes sour. And then you're upset. Okay, and then you're going to talk about it till you can't talk about it no more. Because I'm telling you, I did it. Okay? But it all comes from you beating yourself down over a situation. All right? Jay Sean, good morning. And leave the dog alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. It's all good. Okay, well, pick the food up. That's all you got to do. Pick it up. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Get out. You know what? Get the food up because you're making me stop my... Okay, I'm going to beat you when I get done this. All right? Now. Okay? Now, upside down. An opportunity to corroborate in a group fighting or arguing, being over competitive, not following the rules, and tendency to avoid confrontation to your thoughts. So, this card is saying, even though it's confrontation and all of that going on, okay, and that's on the downside, you know, you still, this is still is saying, even though you making me feel this way, the only thing they doing is pushing you to be bigger and better. So whatever, there go that squirrel, whatever you're doing, it's not like, don't get mad about it. Look at it like you're learning from it. For instance, say that you was going to take a plane today and go somewhere, and you get to the airport and you had drunk some coffee from Starbucks or anything, or had an espresso, and the espresso shot your temperature to make it look like you had a fever, because that's what it do. Then now they saying, no, you got to go over there, got to get a test and all this, because now you can't board the airplane because you got a fever. But you're saying, I don't have a fever, I drank the espresso. And they saying, listen, ma'am, I'm going to take the note up there that's going to tell them they're going to flag you on this airport. You're not going to get on the airport because you got a fever. And you saying, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. So you leave the airport, you're pissed off, you in yourself, you in your feelings, and you can't even think straight. You know why? Because you're fighting it. If you drunk the espresso and you know you're drunk it, and you know you can't get on that flight, you got to get on it. Get out that airport. Okay, get out of the airport. Go to the next one. Because you're going to make yourself sick worrying about shit that you can't change. That's already happened. We're talking about an airport. We ain't talking about like in your house. We're talking about an airport that you got to make a flight to. Okay? Now, today you wake up and it's the next day you feel better because you thought about it. God made another plan, a plan B, that's going to execute the plan. And you're going to be okay. But at that moment, we all like, in a brainstorm. But the only thing it's doing is pushing you to catch another flight and see it another way. Okay? Not in that airport, but in the next one. Even if it takes you 2 hours to get there, you need to get there. Or 3 hours. Like leave right now. Do you understand? It's just that simple. But we're complicated. We make it harder. But when we do, what people do is they push you to exceed. Do you understand? The Five of Wands. Push you to exceed. Because you got other people that are supporting you and you supporting them. But you need to be pushed to exceed. Because when that plane lands, and you're going to that new job, all of this is no more working because now you're working with people that's going to work with you. And not only that, you're going to leave that job and succeed and do your own thing. You got it? All it's doing is pushing you to succeed because you're working with other people. And at the same time, you got to remember, you're Pisces and you get into your brain real quick and start making a mess in your head. But all it's doing is pushing you to succeed because you got people working with you, whether you know it or not. You get on the phone, you're trying to make another reservation for another place. You're doing this, you're doing that. But you're coming along with people that's helping you out of the madness that you just went through. All right? Do you understand? It's important that you understand. You get it? That sometimes the same situation that is making us get crazy are the same people that are helping us move on because we're working together at this. You got to get there to make it, right? If you didn't make that first plane, you're going to make the second one because the people are going to help you get there. Once you get there, you're going to go there and do what you said you was going to do. And you're going to be okay because people are going to be there to help you, help yourself. You got that? And I'm going to say it again. You got the bag of chips. Give some of the chips. And be given like in a good way. In a healthy way. Not in a way that you feel like you're being taken advantage of. They doing this and that, but in a healthy way. Okay? Now, on the upward side, a little roughness can be a great thing. It can push us to become the very best vision to see the very best vision of ourselves and to move quickly than if we was working alone. Okay? They pushing you to see the very best vision of yourself. If you was doing it alone, you ain't gonna move quickly. Like if Dr. Terry, for instance, she does what she does, I do what I do, and Brittany do what she do, okay, and Destiny do what they do. I can't do all their job, but I know that we're working together, building this, because it's a role that we play that we help each other with, okay, working together, seeing the same vision in all our eyes, because each and every one of us are coming with help from other people, okay. Dr. Terry may hire her kids. And me, I'm not bringing my child to work with me. Maybe my grandson is going to be in it. as he get older, I will teach him. But who I'm bringing is someone that's I always look at to be here when really we are here together. And when I bring that togetherness between me and them, we're going to be on the same page, and me and him are going to work together in this foundation that is already opening with Terry, Bree, and Destiny and I. Okay? Do you get it? Okay. I hope you do. Do I got to break it down some more? Let me know. Okay? Okay. Allow the opportunity and the challenge to help you to advance, okay, and push you beyond self-imposed limitation. Because now you're going to go to the higher level because they're pushing you to do it. They saying you can do it. Because you don't need something that's going to become unhealthy and you are experiencing the shadow side of it, of being confused. Okay? It's time to take a step back if you feel that way and retrieve from the energy that is hitting your progress. Sometimes you need to be right or personal, and your personal feelings around being questioned or challenging can be interfering with the ability to see your path clearly. So you may need to fly solo for a bit in order to elevate to where you need to be. That means for the moment, like me, I'm not taking anyone to build this. I'm doing it on my part alone. Terry's doing it on her part alone. And everybody's working all alone, but we're going to come together and we're going to be pushing for this together to rise. We all bringing something to the table. And that's what it's about. Balancing and bringing something that's going to be pushed up to the table. And I'm telling y'all as an example, that anything you want, they can't stop you because they pushing you and they saying that you can do it. But for some reason, you want to act like, because when that happens and you got somebody that is like, just do it alone. And then don't try to impose yourself or impress someone else to believe in what you're going to do. Do it. Because at the end of it all, you're doing it for y'all. Okay? You're going to come together at the end. You don't got to impress nobody. You ain't got to keep saying what you're going to do. Just do it. You understand? Just do it, because once you do it, that's all it takes. When you do it, that's all it's going to take, because that's going to bring you to the level of where you at in your life, and y'all going to work together at it. And there may be two people, and maybe a group of people, because right here it says balancing everything. You got a Libra, and right here it says pushing to the end of it. And it's saying even if you feel in some type of way and you feel like they're not, participating or believing in you, that's saying go solo and do it, because at the end it's a y'all thing. But right now it's got to be a you thing. You got to get to working with it. Stop worrying about everything got to be, well, you ain't doing it and I'm doing it all. And why should I do it? I don't even know why I'm with you, because you ain't helping me do shit. And you don't want to see my dreams come true. And you stopping me. No, leave all that shit alone, because that's negativity. Go with the positive and get the shit off the road and let it take off like a plane. And when it takes off, make sure they on board with you, because you're going to need more than just you. You're going to need help. You got that? All right. That's what that means. It means learn from others and use it in the right energy, in a way that it's going to enrich you, enlighten you, and give you all the abundance. With every level in your life, I'm trying to teach you to turn the negative side of you into a positive side and go within yourself. Do you understand? Because this is about people, two people They are trying to meet up eye to eye, but got differences in seeing the picture of what it is. But they're going to come together because I'm talking to you, Pisces. I'm not talking to the person you with. I'm talking to you to make a change in you and see the beauty in you without the beast. Tame the beast so that you can see the beauty and grow with your person that you want to be with, or make yourself ready for who is to come. But you got to be purifying yourself in your heart, body, mind, and soul. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, bring it together as in one so it can live inside of you in your temple, because your temple is your house. Your heart is your house. How you think is your house. Start thinking before you talk. If the situation ain't right, know that that too shall pass, but it's how you deal with it that reflects on who you are. And I'm not saying you can't get mad, because we're human, but try to be more kinder to this person that you really want in your life. And if you don't have somebody in your life, then get prepared for it in a good way, in a healthy way. All right? Moving on. Because whatever you do is pushing you to become better. And you're not doing it alone. You're going to have people that's going to help you get there. Okay? Because while you thinking that, oh God, they think this and they don't want to see me rise and this and that, let me tell you something. They may not want to see you rise, but you're going to rise and you're going to need help. You understand? All right, moving on. Then you got the devil. The devil is Capricorn. And, let me tell you something. There it is. It's in the darkness, I am free to heal everything. In the darkest moment, you are free to heal it. But it's a choice that you're going to make. Are you going to worship the devil, or are you going to worship God? Because you can't worship two. That's why there's a king, right? And there's a fire. And the fire means death. And the fire, how they say, is a ball of fire that will end up this world, right? And it's in the Bible. But the king is God. And whatever you want to put the devil to be, whatever. If you want him to have a spirit, whatever. I don't know what you want to do with him. But however you see the devil to be, you can't worship two. And I know for sure that God wears a crown. And I don't got to say God is this and God is who he is. But the devil, you better classify him whatever you want him to be. I don't know if he's a stone. I don't know if he's dirt. I don't know what the fuck he is. But just know that he's there. Okay? And he always got his hand out for you because he wants to make you a target. He wants to hold you captured. He wants to take the breath out of you. He wants to suck your energy. He wants to suck your blood. He don't want you to succeed. He don't want you to be happy. He wants you to be miserable. He wants people to attack you. He don't want to see you do nothing right. You got that? Because you see him right here. Look at that. That's you and this is him. And in the form of this devil, it is like this. It's a voice that is saying, and it's a diction of some type of way, liberation, health versus healthy versus unhealthy, sexual, material, the healing that finds the darkness, the divine that says there's a shadow work that is trapping you in your own stories, manipulating you, lying to you, lying to yourself, temptation, okay? So in the dark side, the flip side is releasing something, freeing yourself from addiction, or freeing yourself from being a codependence on something, liberation, not wanting to see your own role in a negative situation, realizing that you are given the power away, feeling helpless, breaking a change of a problem. You get this? That's all the things that come in a negative form with the devil. Okay? Now, I'm going to say it like it is. The devil reaches out his hand, okay? Okay? And is guiding you to come his way because that's what he want to do. He want to make you a promise of an earthly, unpleasant way. He wants to promise you everything that you're not going to see because all it is not good. And sometimes this is saying an addiction from alcohol, drugs, working, sex, to multiple addiction that you don't even see, that's codependence on relationships or how others make you feel. Anything that can entrap you or overtake your life can be harmful to a seed. The devil is a notch to the divine that is saying that it's a shadow work that don't want to see you rise. He will bring you there, and then it's up to you to enter fully into the darkness or work to heal yourself in your own relationship within the beauty of your heart. Okay, because you can't do both. The things that are very at time for you and your energy is stopping this, you're not going to see it because you got to love and let your feelings be accepted by yourself, not by others. Remember, addiction does not necessarily look scary, okay? Until you do it. Once you do it, it becomes scary because all you need to do is seek for liberation. Okay, because right now you're blind to seeing what it is. And it's trapping you to not believe in yourself. In the darkness, it looks something very like normal to you, but it's a light that's saying, come my way, that is God. And he's trying to pull you from the darkness to the light. Okay? He's trying to say that if you follow the light, you get the light. But if you follow the devil, you're going to get the level. Because all it is entrapping you. And it's you staying in your thoughts and in your feelings and can't move forward. It also means that you can sit there in your house feeling, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. But anyway, the government is saying, I'm not going to give you $600 no more. I'm going to give you $200. So now you're panicking because you're sitting there eating everything away, not even worrying about going back to work. Not even knowing do you have a job because they probably called you never went back because you're still waiting to get funded with the government and getting paid and saying I make more sitting home than I make working. But all that shit is coming to an end. So now the job you had that was promised to you is no longer promised to you because you said you didn't want to go back because you was dependent on the money. Okay? So now what you're going to do? It can be anything. All right? So you need to balance yourself. You need to know that by balancing yourself, you're going to have people help you and you help them. It's going to be working together. But remember that the devil is always there attempting you to not do better and to be stuck within yourself and not freeing yourself. All right? Remember that. If you don't remember that, remember that. All right? Now it's me and you. That's God reading to you. Do you understand or do you need me to break it down some more? You can be in a relationship with somebody. You want to be balanced to it. You don't want to control it. You want to balance it. You want to see eye to eye. Because in a relationship that you're in, whether you know it or not, all the stuff that you're going through and all that, they're pushing you to become better because you don't need nobody to believe what you're doing. You need to believe in yourself. Okay? And then you're sitting there worrying about, instead of doing what you need to do, you're worrying about, oh, what is he doing? What is he thinking? This and that. And meanwhile, you're driving yourself crazy and the man crazy. Or the woman. Moving on. Now it's me and you. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Isn't that beautiful? Make somebody else happy. See them eye to eye. Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. There it is. Go with the flow. Stop trying to fight it. The more in caring you give yourself, the more in caring you give to others. That is my whole reading today. The more you give, the more you're going to receive. Okay? The more you give, the more you will receive. You understand? And that's what I'm talking about. Okay? Split energy. Unfocusing. Multiple taxes. You're doing too much at one time. What you really want. So you got to decide from all the things that you got in your mind of what you're going to do and which way you're going to go. You got a whole lot of shit going on. But none of them you pushing to do it. So you need to really stick on to what you really want to do. Okay? Pause and act calmness. Step back. Wait for the signs. You need to stop pushing it and going with the flow because everything is there to tell you what it is. And I keep telling y'all, if you look around you, you got plenty of signs that telling you everything you need to know. If you look at the clouds, anything. You've been through a lot, but you're over it. You're very over it. You picked yourself because Pisces, you are in the house. You're going into a journey that you need to learn who you are to be happier and be more healthier in a relationship. Because until you do that, you're not going to be happy. Not within you or nobody else. And all you do is make everybody around you miserable. Romance feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay? And there it is again. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay? This could be the one. You already met the romance partner that you seek. You got that? You already met him. All right? Message in a bottle. Somebody is reaching out for you. All right? You're happier than you ever been because now you found yourself and now you know that you need to go within to find yourself. And it says the deep knowing. Go deep within yourself and you're going to find everything you're looking for. But you got to go deep within yourself because if you don't go deep within yourself, you can't find what you're looking for because you're not searching deep inside. The answer is inside of you. It says escape, come home to yourself. That means meditate in the place that you find that is your home. Okay? Loneliness, you earn all your stripes. You are not lonely anymore because you rather, and Pisces known to be lone. They know to be alone people. They don't need a whole lot of people to make anything about them because now you have earned your stripes. Do you understand? You're meditating, you're reading, you're studying, you're doing what you need to do to come out of the situation you're in. Garden, sometime loving will grow from this. When you plant the seeds and you put your swords down and stop thinking so much, everything's going to be okay. And this is happening September when the leaves are changing. You're going to see a change in everything you're going to do because it's saying time has come to make a change in your life. And the change is within you. Okay? Accept love just the way it is. Don't try to force it or push it. Go with the flow. You got every tool it is to make things happen, but you got to believe in it. It's coming strong and you got to know that everything has happened to you when the leaves start changing in September. Things is going to change in a positive way, in a healthy way, and you're going to love the new you because I'm trying to work with you to go within yourself and learn that you are everything you need. You don't need nothing else. Don't fight it. Go with it. In any project you want to get, you don't need nobody's approval. Just do it and go with the flow. All right? Have a blessed day, and I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.